cha 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 was keeps going and going and going. I feel like I want to go out and punch something. Hi, this is Pete from Eurovision. Let's all go do the cha cha cha. Hi, so I've not been able to watch the Finnish final tonight because I've been out at the Liverpool International Jazz Festival, for anyone who cares. But I'm aware of who won UMK this year. It's Käärijä with Cha Cha Cha, and he will go on to represent Finland at the Eurovision Song Contest here in Liverpool, just down the road from my house, as I keep reminding everybody. I'm gonna listen to the video, the performance at UMK tonight, and then I'm going to give my reaction to it. So you're not going to hear me reacting to it because of copyright nonsense. But yeah, we'll cut back to it in a minute. Wow. I mean that is a song that just punches you in the face from the minute it starts. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. It's such a wonderfully powerful song, and you could hear the audience. And I don't know if it's the audience or just a really good backing track or backing, but everyone joining in the cha 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 was just so forceful and powerful. It was just absolutely amazing. I really like there's the two elements that I like in the first half of the song is the bass of that is really because it's like the up note is slightly off the beat, so it's I really like that, and yeah, I that, and then also I really like that the use of that to go along with the vocal of the cha 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 because it sticks in the head. It's a really high note. It's a really sort of sort of electronic sounding note, and I really like how it sort of goes along with the cha 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 vocalizing of it. It's like it's a song that would rile you up. It's a really sort of like I say, it's a song that punches you in the face. I feel like I want to go out and punch something. I don't. I'm not a violent man, but it's one of those songs that I would use it to rile me up for an exam or an interview or something, just to get me sort of into the. I really like that how it's been done. I'm gonna say the second half of the song is still very good, but I do feel like it's a bit weaker than the first half. It sort of drops a notch, and maybe it's because you can't just keep being punched in the face for 3 minutes of cha 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 over and over again. Maybe that's why they had to sort of bring it down a bit and sort of make it a bit more sort of pop. But it goes to sort of it reminds me sort of almost sort of like a bit like happy hardcore from the sort of mid to late 90s, or maybe Scooter when they were in their prime. That's not a bad thing, absolutely not. But to just go from sort of that sort of and being sort of constantly sort of attacked for 90 seconds, things just sort of drop a level, and it's not that it's bad, it's just different, and I don't feel it's as strong. And I wish there was a way they could have kept the whole bit throughout it. But the second half being different, it doesn't really matter because the staging is what keeps the attention. The dancers have done an absolutely outstanding job on this, and there's a bit where I'll be honest, when they first came out and they were sort of actually doing the cha cha cha, and they were all smiles, I actually thought, oh god, it's a bit against the grain of what's going on. You've got this man sort of doing this sort of very aggressive sounding song, and then these four pink dancers come out all jolly. And then you see them move, and there's dancers being thrown and caught, and there's handstands, and there's all sorts of things. It's an incredibly great. The staging is outstanding. The dancers have done an excellent job. Less keen on the bit where they all crawl on each other. Someone on Twitter said it was like watching a human centipede. I've got a little bit of time for that opinion. That bit looked a bit unusual. I feel like this might be one of those songs that in 20 years' time, the BBC might use it as an example of a sort of jokey song because of some of the weird choreography. But weird choreography is not a bad thing, and it's not something we should sort of say that, this is not a novelty song just because he sits on someone's back. That's certainly not the case. I just think the human centipede bit of it. We shouldn't call it that. The bit where they're all crawling along. I felt that was a bit unusual, but I felt the dancers did an absolutely grand job. And again, the bit at the end where he is again the power of the song is really built up towards the end. And when he's but at the end when he's going literally punching something, I don't know what. Um, it all builds up towards the end towards a really powerful sort of like I say energetic, forceful ending. Um, will it qualify from the semi-final? Absolutely. This is a televote only semi-final. This one is going to the final. There is absolutely no doubt of that. I will bet 20 English pounds that it will get. It will qualify for the final. I don't doubt it. How will it fare in the final? Again, I think televoters will go for it. I think it will be. I think that the phone voters will like it. The juries. Well, the juries the juries tonight liked it, so there's no reason why the juries in the international competition won't like it as well. Um, it's always difficult, I always think, with international juries because they're being asked to rank the songs rather than sort of grade the songs. You might have 7 or 8 songs that you give if you were grading them, you would say, "Well, these are all 8 out of 10 songs," but then you've got to rank them individually. So, where they come in the rankings, I don't know. And there's still so many songs that haven't come through yet, so we don't know where they would fit in a juror's ranking. But certainly, would people pick up the phone for this song on Saturday night? They absolutely will. Um, can it go all the way? Again, that's a difficult one. There's so much buzz for Loreen going on at the moment. I won't be reviewing her song until she potentially wins in 2 weeks' time. Nothing is certain. Um, but yeah, no, I think it's I think it will do very well. And I think the phone votes will definitely like it. I think people will pick up the phone for it. I am going to give this song. I think it's a really powerful song. Like I say, I keep saying it. It just attacks at you for 90 seconds, and then it sort of slows, not slows, but it sort of the feel of it drops a little bit, and then it builds back up again. And I think even when it's not in its best part, I think the staging more than makes up for it. So I am going to give this song 8.5 out of 10 points. And that's my ranking for today. Do you agree? Do you not agree? Comment, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want. I've only got 41 subscribers. I'd love some more, but hey, yeah, but I'd love to know your thoughts on it. See you soon.